So, I would like to present everyone the next episode of Dumb Fuck Motherfuckers. This is let's just read the news. Okay. Dozens of students join protest for Wake School Board to drop mask requirement. Look at them, they're so happy. Choice, not mandate. I wonder if these schools have a dress code. On Tuesday, in fact, I'm gonna look this up. Wake County school dress code. Okay. Dress code overview. Hold up. Dress code. Wake County Public Schools. To help keep our students focused on learning without distractions, we expect each one to dress appropriately. Our student dress code prohibits disruptive, provocative, revealing, profane, vulgar, offensive, obscene, or unsafe clothing or bodily appearances. Unsafe clothing or bodily appearances. This is the dress code. They have a dress code. What about choice? What happened to choice? What happened to the choice? Look at this. Look at the kids. They want choice. No mandates. Look at these poor little babies. They want to choose. Choice, not mandate. I wonder if she actually made the sign. Choice, not mandate. Except there's a dress code. Unsafe clothing or bodily appearances. I personally would say an unsafe bodily appearance would be not having a mask on in a lethal pandemic. That's just me. That's just me. That's my dumb ass who's been looking at the pandemic that's killed 1 million fucking people in this country alone. That's just me. Hey, that's what I think. The dress code. This fascist, totalitarian dress code forces kids to not wear clothing that advertises products or services illegal to minors. Chains, spikes, or other accessories that could be perceived as or used as a weapon. Clothing that violates the school system policies against gang and gang-related activities. What does that even mean? So, can I wear a thin blue line shirt to school? I wonder. If I were going to Wake County Public Schools, could I wear a thin blue line shirt? Well, the dress code clearly prohibits wearing clothing related to gangs. Just wondering. I'm just curious. Again, unsafe clothing. What is unsafe? Anyway, with that being said, let's read. On Tuesday, some Wake County parents, educators, and students urged the school board to drop the district's mask requirements in the classroom. The Carolina Teachers Alliance led the rally outside the meeting, asking the board to give students the option to remove masks in schools. Well, can I wear a thin blue line shirt? Can I wear like a fucking skirt in school? Am I allowed? This fascist, totalitarian, big governmental regime taking our fucking liberty away by banning unsafe bodily appearances. But a lethal pandemic, that's whatever. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. Well, when we're at lunch, we have to sit separate from each other to take our masks off to eat. Yeah, that's dumb. Like, the way that this whole system is operating is dumb. Like, you're still in a small room, right? Like, it's really hard because sometimes you're sitting in the back of the class and you're a teacher and you can't really hear them because of the mask. Oh. Why not pass around a microphone? Now, again, schools, in my opinion, shouldn't even be open. We shouldn't even have in-person schooling. In my opinion, we shouldn't even have in-person schooling. The idea that people go to school, eat lunch, they take their masks off and go, yeah. Them sitting like 4 feet apart doesn't do anything. I'm sorry. When they're going, that doesn't do anything. Right? So we shouldn't even have in-person schooling. But if we're going to have in-person schooling, the idea that we need to take the masks off, free them! The children! The children are being mandated to wear something that they might not know. Oh, sorry, no, I had the dress code tab open. I mean, the mask is the problem. Woo! I want them to stop mandating masks and to make sure everyone gets fair treatment. Fair treatment. If you are a teacher and you want to end a mask mandate, you belong in jail. I'm just being honest. I'm being serious. This is now again, a lot of people might be shocked by that. I sincerely believe this. If you are a teacher, you are in a position of power over children, and you want to kill those children and or their families, you belong in jail. You should go to jail. What's the difference, right? Let's be honest. What's the difference? You're a teacher, right? And let's say, let's say, what if the school lunch, what if you're like the lunch lady and you poison all the lunches that you give out? Like it's pizza day and you put some fucking anthrax on the pizza. And then all the kids get sick. Some of them die. Some of their parents die. What's the difference between that and wanting everyone to take their masks off? What is the difference? Tell me what the difference is. I'm curious. I'm genuinely curious. What is the moral difference? What is the realistic difference? like, does anyone realize how made up this is? Like, the same people talking about freedom when it comes to masks are the same people who instituted a fucking dress code. Folks, I got in trouble in middle school for wearing a Doom t-shirt. You know, Doom, the video game with the guns and the imps. I got in trouble. They called my mom over a Doom t-shirt when I was in school. I wasn't allowed to learn about mathematics because my Doom t-shirt was a threat to the stable society of that school. All hell would break loose. People would die if they looked at my t-shirt. And yet, killing people with an airborne virus, that's fine. Just chill. Whatever. Like, again, do we really, these motherfuckers are dumb. They're dumb. They are dumb. All of these teachers belong in jail. All of the parents belong in jail. And these kids need to be sent somewhere safe. These kids are victims of dumb fuck motherfucking parents, guardians, and teachers that are trying to kill them. If you go to school and you've got a bruise on your wrist, right? You've got a bruise on your wrist. And the teacher asks, how did you get that bruise? Are you being abused? You know what would happen? The government would take that kid away. The government would take that kid away. But when it comes to wearing a mask in a lethal pandemic, whatever. Kill the kid, kill your dad, kill your grandma, kill your brother, whatever. It's all good. We don't care. We're staying out of it. It's too political. It's too political. What? The guidance continues to recommend universal masking at schools while cases remain high in the community. Yeah. There you go. That's what the school board's saying. Among the large crowd asking for masks to become optional is a smaller group of protesters supporting the mask mandate. One woman said she supports the mask mandate as the COVID-19 rate remains high in the state. Right now, it does not seem like the time that we're ready. I think we should follow CDC guidelines about whether children should be in a class without a mask. There you go. Some common sense here. This isn't really a good representation of what the entire county feels, Showalter said about the rally against masks. The district's mask policy wasn't on the Tuesday night agenda, although one board member wanted to revisit the discussion, blah, blah, blah. Fuck all of these people. They belong in jail. This is child abuse. Go to fucking jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. And also, while we're at it, abolish the fucking stupid-ass dress code. Like, yes, you don't want to have kids walking around naked. Outside of that, like, do we really need fucking, like, no chains? You can't have fucking chains? Like, what if I'm what about the goth kids? You can't express your fucking self? What can I have a pentagram on my shirt? Can I have a gun on my shirt? Can I have a thin blue line shirt? What the fuck is this dress code bullshit? Yeah. No undies, no bare skin. I'm fine with that. Okay. Do you really need this long list for that? Like, again, and also, again, look at this. Obscene or unsafe clothing. Unsafe. What is unsafe? You know what's unsafe? Carrying a virus and giving it to other people that they can give it to other people, and then some of them will die. That is unsafe. But again, these people are dumb motherfuckers. Wake County parents and teachers that are against the mask mandate, go to jail. Fuck off and leave. If you don't like it, go. Go to Florida, motherfucker. So stupid. So stupid. I have to tell you. These are really, like, really dumb motherfuckers. Like, isn't it? Like, think about it, though. Like, think about this. Like, think about this, okay? Like, we're surrounded. Like, when you go outside, there's dummies. And yeah, I love to talk about this. They drive cars. We let these motherfuckers drive cars. Think about that. We let conservatives own and operate giant, like, multi-ton machines that are capable of mass murder. If you make one mistake, and we let conservatives just have them. Yeah, we can have them. And they can have guns, too. They can have guns and trucks. What? It's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy! Like, these motherfuckers are crazy! Like, what is... This is the best we have as humans? This is what we've got? Humans have been around for like 100,000 fucking years or something. I don't know, how long have humans been around? For a while, right? Homo sapiens. Homo sapien. How do you spell this? E-N-A-N. Homo sapiens. On. Okay. 300,000 years ago. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Culture. Okay, so we've started developing culture around 65,000 years ago. Okay. 65,000 years of culture. And this is what we have? You can't wear a chain to school, but you can kill people with a fucking virus? I ask you this. In fact, let's bring it back. I ask you this. Hold up. Just get this back on screen here, because I'm still on this. I'm still on this. What is worse? I know, I'm about to offend a lot of people here. What is worse? Columbine or in-person schooling in a lethal pandemic? What's worse? I'm just genuinely curious. Sandy Hook versus COVID-19 in-person learning. What's worse? I'm curious. I'm just curious. Can someone tell me what's worse? Personally, hey, I'm just saying, how do we value? Let's have some metrics here. If dead kids is the metric, in-person schooling in a pandemic is worse. If deaths, not even kids, just deaths, right, is the metric, in-person schooling in a pandemic is worse than all of these school shootings. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest here. Maybe I'm controversial. Maybe I shouldn't be doing this, right? But again, we're in a situation where there's hundreds of thousands of orphans. They went to school. They got COVID. They were okay. Maybe they have got long COVID, right? Their parents died of COVID. Oh, mommy's dead. Rip. Oh, daddy's dead. Rip. I'm going to go live with my grandparents. Then they're still carrying COVID because they're going to school every day. Oh, grandma's dead. Rip. Grandpa's dead. Rip. Oh, now I'm in foster care. What's worse? Hey, I'm just saying. I'm being honest with you. What is worse? Parkland or in-person open schools in a fucking pandemic? What's worse? What's worse? Every school shooting that's ever happened in this country combined, or the COVID-19 pandemic? What's worse? Hey, I'm just curious. I'm asking questions here. I'm asking fucking questions here. If anyone wants to give me answers, I would love them. What's worse? A kid getting shot and killed in 1999? Or a kid getting long COVID when they're fucking 14 years old and then having to live another 60 years with breathing problems? What's worse? Tell me, what's fucking worse? What's worse, wearing a fucking chain wallet and painting your fingernails black? Or a million people dead in a lethal pandemic? What's worse? Hey, just asking questions here.